Nintendo Entertainment System, 3 screw, 5 screw, seal of quality? What does it all even mean? Let's get into it this week. Run that intro and that sponsor. Go!
He did that.
Oh, hey there. What's up, you guys? Just sitting here having some 16-bit fun. But when I'm not enjoying myself on the game, I like to make sure I check out the girthiest, huge girth. The girthiest person you'll find on YouTube. That's right, myself, Black Ranger. Watch the Blerd Life and make sure you get in your vote for Gerf Tuber of the Year for the one and only Black Ranger or any of the other people nominated. And I'll see you at the end of October. What's up? What's up? What's the word, Blerd? Your boy Black Ranger here, and welcome back for another week of Black Ranger's Blerd Life, where we explore all things legendary and nostalgic in the world of blerds and nerds. Everything from toys, video games, movies, music, anime, comics, sci-fi, whatever it is you like, we could talk about it here. And we back with another week of the Blerd Life, you guys. Just want to say thank you for stopping by. If it's your first time, be sure that you stick around for the whole video. I hope you enjoy what you see. Hope you learn something new. And I hope when you do like it, you like, subscribe, and comment on the video. Then turn on the bell so you can be notified when we're coming out with new nostalgic content. All right, you guys. So this week, it's a little different than what we normally do. This week, I actually had a subscriber who asked the question, hey, what's up with, 5 screw and 3 screw Nintendo games? So we're gonna get into it. So I got me a couple stacks of things right here and we're gonna talk about it. But matter of fact, let's run another commercial. Oh, didn't even see you there. What's up, you guys? I'm just having a drink with my game and joshing around a little bit. But when I'm not enjoying some good retro gaming on some new modern consoles, gotta be checking out the humongous girth of Black Ranger over on YouTube. I'm trying to tell you, it don't get no girthier than that. So when you get a chance, head on over to the Blerd Life, give Black Ranger a watch, and then jump on over to GoTooth Gaming and make sure you vote Black Ranger for Gerf Tuber of the Year. I'm out. Feels good to be girthy. Alright, you guys, we back. So, first thing we're going to talk about is 5 screw versus 3 screw Nintendo games. What's the big hype? What makes it more collectible? So, let's just hop in straight in there. 5 screw Nintendo games were actually the first cartridges that came out. They were manufactured, and what they did was they made 5 screw games because some of them actually contained Famicom to NES converters. Now, these converters allowed you to play Japanese games in the US, and what happened was there was such an oversupply in Japan that they said, hey, we could just put them here on American games and then cut down on manufacturing costs and cut down on actually having to build out these different things. So what they did was they made the cartridges taller than regular Famicom games so they could actually contain the converter. Now, some people used to go and actually take the converter out and use it on other games so you could play Japanese games on an American NES system rather than the Famicom. But there are a bunch of different games. So when we say 5 screw and 3 screw, this is just what we mean. There's 5 screws on the back of this game. Now, for a further example, I have two games right here, and this was one of the games that brought up the question. I have Spy Hunter, same game, same exact thing, but this one is a 5-screw and this one is a 3-screw. So as you can see, the 3-screw does not have the 2 screws at the top. And while they did that, if you actually look at the top of the games, you can see I have the 5-screw on the bottom. It's just flat across. So what they began to do was add these tabs right here on the top. Now these tabs became the 4th and 5th connector to hold the game together. And it's thought that maybe it helped to cut down on manufacturing costs and just made it easier to produce the games more widely and things of that nature. So, and even, you know, given a sneak peek, you can actually see the main difference outside of the screws is the seal of quality on there. You'll see one of them has an oval seal of quality in white and one of them has a circular or a round seal of quality in black. And we're going to talk about that next, but that's just the big thing. So with the 5-screw and 3-screw, what happened is around 1987, Nintendo completely switched over to 3 screws. So they started doing that. So 5-screw games became more desirable to collectors now because it means you have an earlier version of the game. Now there are some games that 5-screw is more readily available than 3-screw. And those are the very, very early entries into the NES title or NES library. So, but games that begin coming out later, around the end of 87 or the end of 86, early 87, you would see them in both variants, 5-screw, 3-screw, and then the 5-screw obviously became more desirable because there are less versions of that. All right, so that's the big thing. Now, I myself, I only have 4 5-screw games actually right now. I've got Akari Warriors, Wrecking Crew, which I got for $4 at the thrift, Spy Hunter, and Kid Icarus. Now, I didn't even really pay attention that Kid Icarus was a 5-screw when I bought it. I bought it on vacation last year. And just because I knew it was a great title to have and it was a good price. And honestly, when I was going through looking for stuff, I was like, oh wow, this one has a flat top. It's a 5-screw. Didn't even notice. So if you're ever looking to find 5-screw games and you want an easy indication of what it is, just look across this top. If it's flat, it's 5-screw. If it has those tabs, it's 3-screw. All right, so those aren't the only variant in cartridges though. We also know that they have colored cartridges from whether it's a different company or just the game itself. And we'll talk about a few of those after this next ad. Somebody gonna tell me what's happening? I can't see. I can't see it. I can't. Did I win? Did I win? Oh, you're recording? Oh, hey you guys, Stevie No Wonder here. Just letting you know that it's time that you mark my words and go blind react to Black Ranger's videos and make sure you vote him as Gerf Tuber of the Year. I think I just won, but I'm not sure. What game is this? Mario? I think I just beat Mario. Next time. All right, you guys. So as I said, there are a few different versions of games. You know, we have the normal gray cart for NES games, which is very common. But you also have a few that are black carts. Now, a lot of times when you see a black cart, you know it's a Tengen or Tengen, however you want to pronounce it. You know it's one of their games because they made all their carts in black pretty much. And these ones are even different in that aspect because these ones have 2 screws and actually 3 tabs at the top. So that's kind of cool when you think about that. You know, everybody, regular carts, 5-screw, 3-screw, but Tengen, you're gonna see 2 screws and the pins at the top. Or you can get ones from other companies. Now this one is American Video Entertainment, but it's F-15 City War. Now this one is another type of black cart, and this one actually has 4 screws just because that's how they made it. But again, you'll see black carts a lot as opposed to the gray ones when you're talking about Tengen. But you also have, you know, the iconic gold carts, which are the Zelda games, of course. And for everyone who doesn't remember, Zelda is the princess, not the warrior you're playing as. That is Link. All right. So, of course, the first and second Zelda are gold carts, which just look great for display. They're still very shiny, so that's pretty cool. So, out of all that, you get gray carts, 5 screw, 3 screw. You get black carts, and then you got these awesome gold carts. Now these also, you can find gray carts. Sometimes the gray cart is a little more desirable as well because these were more widely manufactured in the gold cart. So if you find a gray cart of one of the early Zelda games, it's cool to add to your collection too. All right, now we're gonna go from carts to boxes. Let's talk about that. Oh, what's going on, you guys? I didn't even know you were there. Just feeding myself some chicken and stopping by and looking at some of this cool stuff. But if you haven't had a chance to, just like this girthy chicken sandwich, make sure you jump on over and check out Black Ranger's Blerd Life, because he's the girthiest mofo you'll ever see on YouTube. And he's Gerf Tuber of the year. Give him a follow. All right, you guys. So now we're talking about the boxes of the games. Now, I mentioned when I spoke of Spy Hunter that there's a little hint to what I would be talking about next. You can see there's the seal of quality right on the front of them. Now, this wasn't only on, you know, these carts and all the carts. These were also on the boxes. So I have a few boxed NES games right here. Now, the early versions of the game, you have the round seal of quality, and that's why I mentioned it on the cart. So the earliest games have a round seal of quality on them. Now around 1987 again, NES or Nintendo switched over to an oval seal of quality. Now the oval seal of quality, you know, came later, and for every oval seal of quality, if you can see in the corner, it says Rev A. Now, what does that mean? It's pretty much just mean revision A, or just saying that this has been revised. Now, the Rev A generally signified that it wasn't no longer a 5-screw cart, but it was a 3-screw cart. So the game wasn't really changed much, but the actual cartridge was. So for even these early ones, when you have the oval seal of quality, again, you have the white oval seal of quality and the white round seal of quality and the black round seal of quality. Both of these have Rev A. As you can see, sometimes you will see it very big, sometimes you will see it small, but it would be there. And again, that was to let you know that it was a 3-screw cart rather than a 5-screw cart. And they also, you know, with these, anyone that you see that is an oval seal of quality has to have Rev A on it, because again, when they switched over to the 3-screw carts, that was around March 1987. They didn't start making the oval seal of quality until January 1989. So any oval seal of quality will have the Rev A on it. And you know, here's just another one. I just wanted to show this off because it is a sealed NES game. But this one, again, oval seal of quality, Rev A in the bottom. So those are a lot of the main differences that you're going to see. Now, even earlier than these round seal of qualities, you would have ones with hang tabs on them. Now, the hang tabs were put there, obviously, for retailers to be able to hang the games up. Now, It's cool. Sometimes you can find boxed NES games, CIB, and they still have the hang tab on them. It's not popped out, it wasn't hung up. They may have had it on display, just on a shelf or something, and then you were able to buy it without popping that hang tab. So if you're able to find one of those, very, very, very high demand. But again, those were very early in the publication of NES games in the NES library. If you're gonna find them, it's gonna be a lot of those black box games that you have for the NES, just like Wrecking Crew. Again, you have black versus regular. Again, the black one means it's definitely an earlier NES title than if it just has the regular gray face or any other face on it. All right, so those are really the main differences that you're going to see with NES cartridges. Again, 5 screw turned into 3 screw, round seal of quality turned into an oval seal of quality, hang tabs turned into no hang tab. All right, you guys, so again, those are the big things when it comes to NES cartridges. Why 5 screws more desirable most of the time, and why round seal of quality on a box or game is more desirable as well. All right, so you can do your own research. There's a lot of information out there on it, but this was just a quick video to kind of give you a heads up on what it meant. All right, you guys. All right. Oh yeah, stretch that girth out. So much girth. It's just too much girth for one man to handle. Sorry, you guys. Caught me in the middle of my stretching. I'm about to do some marathon gaming real soon. But while we're talking about that, every once in a while you just gotta stretch the girth out. And that's what I do each and every week on the Blerd Life. Make sure you check me out and vote me Gerf Tuber of the Year. Let's get it, y'all. Again, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed our new sponsors, all the ads that have been popping up throughout this video. And I hope that you continue to come back week after week. Now, again, we are in the middle of the Gerf Tuber of the Year competition. And it's not just for your favorite person. It's for the girthiest of them all. So I'm asking for your vote, but I'm really just asking you to go to GoTooth Gaming's page, check out Gerf Tuber of the Year video, all 7 of the nominees, including myself. Give all of them a watch. Hopefully subscribe and comment and like their videos as well. Great people in the competition, great content. Give them all a follow, give them all a comment, give them all a like, and vote for who you think is the girthiest. I know who I think is the girthiest because I want it to be me. But again, great competition, very, very, very stiff competition, you guys. All right. Again, thanks for stopping by for the Blerd Life. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. Remember to keep coming back each and every week. Love up on your family and friends because you never know when could be the last time. And we're going to keep enjoying this Blerd Life together. Gone. 2 girth points. 2 girth points. 2. Oh. Hey guys, Black Ranger here. Just wanted to give a shout out to everybody nominated for Gerf Tuber of the Year. Remember guys, this is about the community, so make sure you're giving everyone a subscribe, you're liking their videos, and you comment, and you nominate whoever you feel is the girthiest for the year. Thanks guys.